in the air with no get back. Mad working Avery Park in my backpack. Po, driving through, now that's a fearsome. Pager go off, get off to have a threesome. The booty like a fruit basket to bust a cherry. New fight, chicks to choose up in the Perry. Re-up work real quick on each to choose up in the Perry. Re-up work real quick on each ferry. The block was my girl indeed to get married. So scary. One man dude to grind alone. South Park getting dark in front of car bones. No cell phone. Backseat sweet to getting mad. Pro things on these words you heard, so I flexed it. SAT on these bars, so I tested. New sound in your ear, the mic check this.
So I get a call one day, my man say, I got somebody I want you to meet. Go by the name of the Joker. I said, alright, I'm on my way. I come meet him, you know, and we just take off from there, man. We've been grinding for a long time, man. But I guess that grind go overlooked.
Yeah, no doubt. You're live on the podcast side. Your boy, the Joker, the Overlook MC.
This show will begin now.
Yeah, we here for the fab. Yeah, we're going to start this off with the Artist of the Week. The Artist of the Week is on right now. We're going to go ahead and play him real quick live on the podcast side. We played him on the radio side, but we're going to play him again, man. We're going to re-break records up in here, man. My man, MTM, Gifted 716, you know what I mean, from Buffalo, New York, featuring DJ Bandana Black.
Hey, yo, Gifted, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm talking MTM, DJ Bandana Black.
I was just here.
They know what happens when we get together. Real rap matters still.
DJ
Bandana Black was to keep calm my feet these streets. Oh yeah, still not safe outside either.
You already know what it is.
DJ Bandana. This what we doing. Gifted.
I give a fuck what niggas do, long as they give me respect. When time is money, I cut your cheek if you can't cut me in check. These niggas mad, they not like me, crayon bringing me death. They greet me with they dick suckers, then whisper under they breath. The streets talking.
This is the Artist of the Week.
I'm down a level off of fame, but
Gifted 716.
The homie made it. First from the area big, that's like Jordan from the line.
Yeah, I can play this on the Facebook side, IG, and all that side, because I got the information to play it. Permission to play it. We don't have to get muted. Y'all follow Gifted right now, man. Y'all go ahead and it's in the description, man. It's in the description to follow him on IG.
Nigga, my swagger matched the way that I flex. I gave them MTM Sundays, I never waited on flex. I did my own shit, they told them niggas wait on the bench. Then I took over like LeBron and still gave them assists. They know it's gift, every time the verse outstanding. Send it back to producers like the beats got cancer. Always played the background but had the first line status. Make guns pop without my hands, you disappeared like magic. No David Blaine shit, be on that.
No doubt.
I carry on with my day, your homies carry a cash.
Gifted, featuring DJ Bandana Black. Yeah.
Fuck, I make them do gymnastics on me. Niggas jump me one time when I ain't have it on me. They paid for it when they split up like alimony. Niggas not scared of shit, I'm in that category. So trust you slip and let me live, revenge is mandatory. I think I'm charged up, I'm feeling myself. Done paying niggas for they features, I could kill them myself. It's really just the way that I feel. Like
you got ecstasy in the building.
These niggas bugging.
Yeah.
They like bitches in hills.
Bandana.
With a bill, they really bitch made. I could get them poked in the grill, pull out the switchblade and go inside his throat like a girl. I'm on that gritty shit.
Artist of the Week, y'all. Gifted 716. It's in the description. You can follow them right now on IG. Yeah, we get a new Artist of the Week. That's Artist of the Week. Yeah, we break records.
Niggas act like I'm a new nigga, man.
Yeah.
I'm back to remind niggas, man.
Solid track, man. I love that joint. A good MC is a good MC. Brooklyn in the Brown Table. What up? Good morning. Good morning. We gonna see what Bro Mike talking about. See what he bugging about this morning on 514onlinemix.com. DJ Bandana Black, Gifted 716. Yeah, artist of the week. Yeah. Bro Mike be bugging. What's going on with you, family?
What's going on? Yo, good morning, all y'all, the whole day. Who's that? I can't see who that is over there.
That's Ecstasy right there.
Thanks, Ecstasy. Good morning, good morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, you know what, though? It was a fulfilling weekend. You know what I mean? And the whole day, you know? And, you know, it's all good. It's all love and everything. But, you know, I'm always seeing people flipping and bugging. I saw this lady. She was talking about, though, funky this, funky that, though. I wish I could curse on your platform, brother, but, you know, I do respect, though, you know what I mean? But, you know, people was always wilding out and everything like that, though, in the whole deal. So I'm happy to, like, you know, show that energy and everything like that, though, and always give it a go in this cold, chilling weather that's 39 degrees. What?
Yeah. Oh, man, it's getting cold out there now. It's about that time.
Yeah. It's about to dip, though. But, you know, as native New Yorkers, though, we got to, like, dress for the weather, you know?
Right. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was smashing, brother. Hey, Vet, how you doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, it was smashing and everything like that. Shout out to the Shirt Kings, you know what I mean? Jamaica Coliseum on 165 and everything like that. Legendary, you know, putting on the Rotary joints and everything.
It was the anniversary?
Yes, it was the anniversary of them and shit like that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so Ralph McDaniels was there. A lot of people. It was definitely time to network. You know what I mean? And I ran into some homies.
Did you holler at Ralph McDaniels, man? When he gonna be on Drink Champs? I've been trying to get him on for a minute. Nobody been talking about it, saying they locked it in, but then I'm still waiting on to be on Drink Champs.
I don't know what's going on with that, though, because, like, you know, I'm glad I heard about that, because I heard he's coming for the 50th anniversary of hip hop at the Coliseum. At Jamaica Coliseum. So I hope you can make it with that one, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
come through and stuff like that, though.
Yeah, no doubt. Yes, sir.
No doubt, though. You know, so it was definitely fulfilled. It was definitely exuberating. You know what I mean? You know, Friday was like, you know, laid back and shit, but Saturday was on. So I'm happy, man. Yeah, happy and excited. Oh yeah,
you know,
no doubt, though, man. I might pop out the fur and everything when I come out to the next event and shit like that. But you know,
you try to go Frank
Frank White. Well, we gotta try to get it in. You know what I mean? Shit, but you know, it's all good. How y'all doing and everything, though? You know what I'm saying?
Good this weekend, man. Amazing weekend. You know, doing a lot of work. You know, prepping, all the people. You know what I'm saying? My son hit me up and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? He should be coming home soon. So, you know, I'm just had a blessed weekend. I enjoyed the weekend. I had a good time this weekend. You know,
no doubt.
Prepping for some things. Getting ready for the holidays in the new year. You know how we do.
Okay.
Yeah, get ready for Thanksgiving morning, man. I'm gonna have a Thanksgiving morning special on the show because I know you probably be at the crib, so you know you could be at home
absolutely,
with us,
though, man. I'm
so yeah, we gonna be.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Sadasia on the show. She had a Christmas album and all that. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be on vacation, but I'm still gonna pop on the show. I'm still gonna do the radio show, playing some old school, some amazing Christmas music. You know what I mean? We'll bring some soul to Christmas real quick. You know, we're gonna do that on Thanksgiving in a couple of weeks. We're gonna be the good, amazing special show for 514 Online Mix and on the podcast side. So you know, we're gonna.
I want to say a shout out to Brooklyn and the Brown Table.
Yeah, good morning, Big Mike. Good morning, bro.
What up? Back win and everything like that, though.
You know what I mean?
So nice ecstasy and everything. You know
yeah. We appreciate you popping in, man. We gonna chop it up a little later on.
Anytime.
You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, much love and everything like that. Y'all be safe out there.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Appreciate you, family.
No doubt. All right.
Have a great day on purpose.
On purpose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike Murray, Brooklyn and the Brown Table. He's doing his thing. Definitely showing love right now on the IBP Media Group YouTube page. Make sure y'all go ahead and share that, like that and all that good stuff. So we got Ecstasy in the building. You know what I'm saying? Do she hear us today? Because we had some technical difficulty.
Yeah, I hear something choppy in the back.
Yeah.
That's,
Can you
is
can you
that
can you
me?
hear it? Can you hear us, Ecstasy? Can you hear us? It look like we having some difficulties in her side because I can't hear her. Ecstasy, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, okay, we hear you. Okay, okay, good, 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 good.
I'm
Yeah,
working on
no
it, I
doubt.
promise. I'm
Yeah,
focused.
okay, I see that. I see that. I see you trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? You want getting I gotta get it right now and do what it do. Vet Green, the Queen, how was your weekend?
Oh, I rusted this weekend. You know how your body tells you that you need to slow down.
Yeah,
I rusted this weekend.
yeah,
Yesterday I did some research and development, watched some podcasts, seeing how I always go to my YouTube university,
yeah.
and then I was back sleeping by 6 something, and I woke up around 3 o'clock this morning. My sleep pattern is all off right now,
Yeah,
so
mine is too.
because I hadn't been feeling well. Yeah, and they changed my medication, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
yeah, I'm
no
fighting a
doubt. Yeah,
yawn now.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
ready to
Yeah,
go to best
go,
health, guys.
no doubt.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
so
yeah,
y'all
I
weather
know.
tried
too.
to I tried to rest a little bit, man, hanging in there, but I had to get up and take care of some things because when it gets to like the middle of the month, get ready for the end of the school in the school year, but the end of this silver, I call it the silver dollar season. I'm always doing a lot of prep work, getting ready for the new year. Um, a lot of new things going on for 514 Online Mix. Had the artist of the week. The new artist of the week is Gifted 716, featuring DJ Bandana Black. Played that on the radio side, and I played it on the podcast side because I can. 'Cause I got the permission to do it. So when they put the mute on there, I can dispute it, put the information in that I have permission. So like that's why I tell you guys to go to the pop-up show with the Jokers pop-up show underscore with the Joker on IG. So I can give you the information of what I need to where I can get proof to play your music. And guess what? Once I get the dispute and the mute off it on Facebook and IG and all that, what they do is you get credit for it for a spin like on the radio, and you get a publishing check and a pro check for that. That's free money. So this is what we got going on. And yeah, the artist of the week is Real Rap Matters by Gifted featuring DJ Bandana Black. That joint is definitely crazy. And the T today, DJ Larry Loud, what are y'all trying to do, you artists? What are you trying to do with your music? I never. That's a question that I say. That's a question with Vec Green say all the time. What are you trying to do? I don't.
Be
I
intentional.
can't look at your page. I can't. I don't know what you. I don't know if you're an artist. I don't know if you're just rapping. I don't know if you're just freestyling. Fam in the building. What's up, family? You know what I'm
Good
saying?
morning,
Legendary
everybody.
icon, Devonair right there. Shout out to him. Good morning. Blessings to you, my brother. I'm definitely got to give you a call later on too. Like I chop it with you on some things. But definitely. But yeah, that's what I want to
Fam,
know.
fam, he the fam.
Yeah, I was live this weekend with Prince Killer on IG. We was chopping it up on some things, and we had a conversation like this too. That what is everybody is doing as artists? What is you trying to do? What's the what's the uh what's the move? Um, after the music is done, what's next? It's like you know the algorithms is back moving, but it's tough to go viral. It's tough to get them things moving. It's tough to get people to see you more because they changing things up. They upgrade it. Um, you know, these are the questions that I'm asking. You know what I mean? What you think is going on, Beck Green? What you think is going on? I don't know.
Mm, I I feel as though people don't realize that there's much more to do than just make music or in my on my side, make just the podcast, just get up there and talk. There's so much more to do. You have to promote it. You have to, for me, is the intentionality. What is the intent on releasing this, particular episode or this particular track? What's the
Yeah.
intention? Who is it that you're trying to attract? What is it that you want to accomplish? There's a lot more to it than, just doing that creative part. We all would like to just be creative, right?
Yeah.
But,
Right.
realistically, we can be the best, creative there is, but how are we going to get people, how are we going to attract the listener on
Right.
all ends, whatever it is, or how are we going to attract the person who's going to come to, your, I don't know, if you're an artist, like you're doing murals, how are you going to attract people to come
Right.
and see your work?
Right.
You have to think of the bigger picture. And a lot of times I don't feel as though, or maybe people don't realize what goes into
Hmm.
being an artist. You really have to get down into the nitty gritty and figure it out what it
Right.
is it a hobby, or is this something that you want to take off? If
We
it's a
talked about this
hobby,
plenty of times
then
with the 5 shows
yeah,
back. We talked about that.
yeah, yes,
About if it's a hobby. I'm seeing. I think people. Same thing you said before on one show. You had said that it's fear involved too. Uh, I feel that, but on top of that, it's like you want to be heard. You want new people to see you, but they don't want to put the effort in. That's, I guess, that's part of the fear, um, and all that. But it's like, yeah, I had a lot of people hit me up on the DM, and they slide in the DM and ask questions, and I tell them what they got to do. You got to have some form of a budget. When you first started doing your podcast, Vectoring, what budget did you start with? What was your money frame of your budget in between that you was investing in every month when you started your podcast? Give them some ideas. Um,
yes.
you know,
$30. So $30, I realized that I would have to, use ads, because unfortunately we have to remember that a lot of these platforms that we're using, they're in the business of making money as well. If you want your stuff to be seen, you're going to have to find a way to get the information out there. And for me, it was just doing ads. You can do $30 for 6 days, or like I knew that I only had $30 for the month. So what I would do is split that $30 into $10 a week, or $5 a week, or depending on how much content I wanted out there. And maybe I would just do one ad for $5. I would make my $30 a month work for me, and it did. I remember at one point I had less than 100 followers on Instagram, and now it's like over 2,000 or something like that. But those are organic followers. Those are people that really liked my content, and they continue to come back.
right,
And I did that. And sometimes you have to open the door by paying for the ads, because unless I'm on your page every day, clicking like, you will not be able to see, your content won't show up in my algorithm, because the way Instagram and Facebook works is that you have to engage with
right,
these platforms in order for it to come in your news feed. One way to go around that is to pay for the ads.
right,
It's going to automatically target your followers.
right,
So
right.
that's one of the things. Yeah, my budget was $30. That's
Wow.
all I could afford at that time.
I think I started off with mine with 50. And when I did with the 50 was I did what you did. I think I used like $20 for ads. Um, I did 25. I think I started off at 25 ads for $1 a day. That was my starter. Then I used the rest of that money to pay for one of the creator apps to where I create the videos, create the content, and all that, and use that for like a month or a week. As one that I used, that used to be for a week, but now I work with WeVideo now, which is I believe it's something like 15.99 a
Hmm.
month, and I use the beginners package first, just to get the hang of using it. Quick little clean clear content where ain't nothing a lot going on. And once you do that more, you grow from it, and then you get better at it, and you know how to get to where people could actually see everything that's going on. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna give a shout out to Ecstasy because she didn't clean hers up a little bit. She didn't got better on using the characters and have the thing spread out on her page so people could see the content, hear the content, and they know what's going on. But you don't want to make things too cluttered and everything. I know we get excited when we get creative because a lot of things you can use. You want to use everything to make sure everything is good. You know what I mean, and all that. But at the same time, I like that she grew from that. Now her content is more clear. It's more focused. You know what's going on. You hear the music. You see what's going on. You see the logo. You see the funny characters in there to give it some entertainment. That's what's up. So I know a lot of people that is on, especially Instagram. TikTok will let you know. That's what I like about TikTok. They'll let you know if your content got a lot of things going on. They'll say tone it down. You can use this or this to give you some. They give you some ideas, examples. You can do this or do this. And they let you know what you're doing is too much. Do that. You know what I mean? So I like when TikTok do that because I think it messes up the algorithm of their app. Also, I think that's why they say that to also help you out and help that app to move smoothly, so people can see the content and see everything while they're strolling, so it won't shut down their device for a safety hazard or something like that. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean. So that's another thing I'm gonna tell artists, but a lot of artists that's on, especially on IG, that they're connecting everything through their platforms, and some will use you ever seen people post something up and it's real big and they try
It
to
doesn't
copy
fit the
paste?
screen.
Yeah, yep.
Oh yeah. Oh
And,
yeah.
I hate that. Take your 2 fingers and squeeze on the screen and make that thing smaller.
Yeah.
It gives it a focus and make these more clear because what you're doing is if you have content that's real big and blurry, they will shut your algorithms down and think you spam.
Yeah. And Instagram used to let you know like this picture isn't of video quality. So it's not you won't see it too much in anybody's algorithm. That's why I'm mindful. What I've learned through my own mistakes is to one, clean your camera off, vet.
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
clean the lens. And two, just like you said, just format the picture. One of the apps that I use, and I'm glad that you said this also, that I also use my budget to pay for certain apps, either yearly, like Video Shop is something that I used in the beginning. Um, and then there's Canva also. Oh, Mike
Right,
Murray's
right.
tapping in.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, Buffalo Bills. Invite Think and Grow with Vet Green to the field. I'm right down the street.
Yeah.
I'm right down the street.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, okay, Canvas, how did that work? I heard a lot of people talking
Canva.
about that. I never used that program. I used
Uh,
another program that I forgot the name of that I tried out, but
Adobe.
I didn't really like it too much. I forgot the name of it, but I liked it the fonts and I liked it the filters on it, but I didn't like the layout and I didn't like the templates that had
Yeah.
on there. You know what I mean? Some of the memes plates I liked it, but I was like, nah, I like to have that's why I work with We Video. We Video lets you do motion content. They use video and all that. So with the canvas, how did that work? Do they have a lot
I'm
of good
still
characters?
learning. I'm still learning. It's Canva,
Yeah.
Canva. I know so many people so many creatives who use Canva. As a matter of fact, my logo that I use on 716 Live, that was made using Canva. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
E Digga from Charm City Network, he's really, really good. I think, as a matter of fact, the opening to my show, Think and Grow with Vet Green, was done using Canva. I'm
Oh,
still learning how to use it. I use Ripple, RIPL. I pay for that subscription
Yeah,
yearly
okay.
because it's a lot easier for me than
right.
Canva. Canva, um, I can do the basic stuff, but there's a lot of functionality in there that I see a lot of creatives use. You can make posters using Canva, you can make logos using Canva. You
Okay.
can like that subscribe page that you have, that thumbnail that you have with the Joker. You
Yeah.
can do something like that using Canva. It's really neat. It's really neat. From what I hear, it's easier than Adobe,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have all the bells and whistles like Adobe does. Your
Yeah. Yeah.
wife probably is familiar with Adobe.
Oh yeah,
A,
she's
a
a
lot of graphic artists, design
yeah, she
artists
has
are.
a degree in that. She went to Pittsburgh Institute. She's
Uh,
a graduate student in that area. She has a business and doing logos and stuff like that. And yeah, she definitely knows about that. The new Adobe is nice. I seen the commercial for it. The new characters and the new stuff. You know what I mean? And I see Larry Louse said iMovie. I heard about iMovie.
oh
I think
yeah,
is iMovie is part of
iPhone.
iPhone as a I thought iPhone okay, okay. 'Cause I know there's another one that's connected with YouTube that you can download and edit and upload it on YouTube, and I think YouTube have the link when you load stuff up, they have the link to download that app. It's something I forgot what it's called. It's something like an iMovie, but I think it's called Movie something, Movie
Yeah,
Image, or something like that, and
iMovie
that
is
looks
another
pretty
one.
good.
I know YouTubers who love iMovie. That's what they use. They don't use Video Shop or anything. They strictly use iMovie, but they're
Yeah.
strictly YouTubers also.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, I do WeVideo. Yeah, go WeVideo.com. They have like different levels. I started off at the beginners. Now I'm on like level 3. I'm doing level 3. I think that's a little bit more a month, but I can use a lot of the templates for TikTok. They got templates just for IG. They have templates just for Facebook, Twitter,
Mhm.
Bigo, and
Mhm.
all the different little platforms. So you can actually use those templates that's made for that specific platform. Twitch, they got things just you use for Twitch. When you gaming with the green screen, they'll give you a green screen. They'll give you a blue screen. They'll give you certain filters. They'll give you certain characters you can use at the bottom of your screen while you're playing. The tickers, they got different types of tickers with different fonts you can use, different color backgrounds. You can make your ticker wider, like the memes characters that you can use. So much things you could do with video. With video set the game up. I started using WeVideo about a year ago, and I used it for a while. I didn't like it because it was too simple. But then when they upgraded everything and upgrade things how to edit, now they got it in the format where you can edit a movie, a music video, and that nature. And that's how I did the little small videos for the DJ Bandana content I designed. I designed the one with for our True Words. That content I use for Artist of the Week, and I'm using them for to not just promote the artist, but build up a different fan base to market artists to the next level. There is no other platform that I know of that's actually taking people's images, cover art, and actually doing the design, and also giving you a whole week of free marketing, whole week of free everything to where you can get they can see the visual and they can hear the music on the radio and on the podcast. Doing something different to help people brand themselves. That's like a booster brand, so you can go ahead and grab that. I send a copy to the artist so they can go ahead and share it and do what it do. That's why I ask for certain information into into the DM so I can give you a copy of the actual design so you can upload it yourself. You could do an ad on it. You can put it on your website. You could do whatever you want to do with it at the same time while I'm playing the music and all that. So that's a pretty much a new thing that I'm trying to do for the rest of the year going into the new year, doing something different. You know what I mean? And the editing part of it, it can depends what I want to do. It really ain't that hard. It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
That's all. It's like a little time consuming. That's all. But actually doing it is very easy though. You know what I mean? So I just do what I do with it and all that. So, you know what I mean? I like the content that you have. Like, you know what I mean? That what you got going on. I think if you use your canvas or you get We Video and do your little things you do Vet Green with your how you feeling today or your motivational speaking, that would be good to use just having just basic words over you, under you about what you're talking about, and you just in the middle just doing you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think
Yeah.
that would definitely give a different enlightenment to people that really want to share it and everything. They give some extra look at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, I
That
like that
that's
because
I'm
you
glad
already
you
you
said.
already have the look and the vibe for it already, so it's already hot. But adding that extra, that would be fire.
Yeah, I think I might go back to using Video Shop because when I use Video Shop, it has characters and stuff in there. I really wanted to try and work with Adobe because it has a much more robust platform
Mhm.
than Video Shop, and I can do all of that. So I'm glad you gave me that. I think I may go back to using Video Shop. That way the captions can be there, the little
Yeah,
characters. If
right.
you go back onto my earlier podcast, you'll see a lot of characters and stuff. I was just playing around with stuff
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it
Yeah, I
worked.
like that.
It's like you said, it's time consuming. That editing,
Yeah, yeah.
man,
If you do, I think Adobe lowered their prices too. I think they have a section on the Adobe.com that you can use just for like that platform. Like if you're doing TikTok, if you're doing like IG, you can just use that social media platform. I think for $9.99 a month.
yeah, I
Uh,
get it. So I used to pay an arm and a leg for it, but because my son is in Chicago State, I think we pay maybe $12 a month for everything, or twenty
yeah,
dollars a month compared
yeah.
to it was like $60 before. But you get a lot because you get Photoshop, you get all of them,
You get
Illustrator,
Illustrator, yeah, you get all that, yeah.
the
You get
whole
the editing
package.
program, you get the filters, you get the 3D,
Yeah,
all that, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
just like it's
HD.
just learning how to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you're just using it for, like, for the platforms, for social media, I think that's a good price for, $9.99. You can use all the, templates. I like the templates they have on Adobe too, and I seen it on the commercial when the one girl used a template and she was trying to, I think she was singing doing something for happy birthday for somebody or something, and then
Uh-huh.
she had the candles going around the border, and it was flashing, and then she showed her with the cake or her with her cupcake in her hand, and she had the green screen with the green glove, and it was like
Oh
it was
wow.
floating, and she had the picture behind it fading in. Oh man, that man,
Oh
Adobe
wow.
is just stepped their game all the way up on the social media movement that you can use to edit and do things. Like I said, it's only time consuming, but it takes me about a basic video content for like 35 seconds. Editing usually takes me about a good half hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once because I know
Yeah.
exactly where to go. I know what fonts to use. I try to use the same fonts. I try to use the same concept but different illustration, different videos, but I use the same layout to make it more easier for me to get because what I'm getting right now, I'm getting a lot of people sending me stuff. Like I'm behind right now, like 3 artists. So it's like I can get them ready for like weeks to come, and I can just save it in a folder, and I can just pull it up when that week come to
Mhm.
promote them for that week, and I can be ahead of the game. So I try to knock things out like on the weekend, probably on like a Sunday. That's really my free day to really do my editing, catch up on some things and catch up on my podcast and stuff. So I try to squeeze in that time just for that. I try not to do it every day because once I get moving, I get excited. Before you know it, 2 hours went past, and then I forget that I got to get on the podcast or I got to do that.
Yeah,
Right.
one thing I use a lot now because I want to be consistent. I schedule my posts. So even if I'm sleeping, they'll post.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can,
I'm gonna start doing that too. I was using it for a while. I was
man,
using that for a
it
while.
makes
Yeah,
things so much easier. That
because
way,
you can do
like
it
on
on
a
IG now, right?
Yeah, you can do it on and you and all of them, YouTube.
And
I
Facebook.
want to say TikTok also, but yeah, you can schedule and the thing that I use Ripple for also, I can schedule my posts to go out to my YouTube or my Instagram or even my Facebook at particular times.
Wow.
And it'll do that. So I don't even have to, if I'm rushing one day, I
Yeah,
don't have to worry about it. It'll
yeah.
just I
I
usually
know. I know you
schedule
can
my stuff on
schedule an
Sundays.
ad. I knew you schedule an ad on IG, but I gotta
Mhm.
find out how to schedule a post. That'd be good where I could just schedule like a post, a reel, and I could schedule them, within a 2 hour or hour span like that, and then I can still stay busy on what I'm doing, especially if I'm in the middle of a podcast, I can have it scheduled in the middle of the podcast when I'm live, and it'll do what it do, especially when I'm live, so that give people to see it more. You know what I mean?
It may depend on which dashboard you're using. Like I have professional on one, creative on another. So it may depend on which I have to look and I'll let you know.
Yeah, because I know somebody just taught me about that. A Jerk Taker taught me about the dashboard thing. And
Mm-hmm.
on IG, he was like, change your dashboard to professional. You get to use more characters. You get to use more things to do the post up. You get to use like for example, when you're going live, you can use it'll open up to where you can they can qualify you to get a badge, or
Oh,
subscribe and stuff like that. And I was wondering how you do that, and I was like, I was going to watch a video on YouTube. He was like, first you got to change your page to professional. Then for a while,
yeah.
your content go be good and your everything's go good. They will recommend it to you. They'll give it to you.
It's
Just
in
that
the
they
edit the
just
profile.
yeah,
It's in the edit your pro because one I have three IG pages. I have my Think and Grow Yvette Green, the podcast page, and then the new one that I just did, her 51st dates. Um, I want to say the creative may be the one that you're looking for, but you can change it where it says edit your profile.
okay.
You change it up in there somewhere.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah,
All right, Vet Green, the Queen.
yeah.
You got to
You guys.
keep it moving and make it do what it do.
It is that season for me at my 9 to 5. So,
Yeah,
after the year and I'll be good. I can come back after January 2nd. I think everything will be calmed down for me. But it's that season for me,
yeah.
you guys.
Let people know what's going on with you with the 716 and everything when your next
Yeah.
interview and
So
all that.
tomorrow we are actually going to air the uh the interview I did with Cap 716 on 716 Live on the Evening Rush. So we're coming together and working, collaborating together. The interview that I did at 716 Live Studio. So that's going to be shown on the Evening Rush Network tomorrow.
Right.
I was supposed to have an artist by the name of Inyaraka, who I've been vibing to. Oh goodness, on the show, but it looks like that's not going to happen
Awesome.
this week. So eventually, that's going to happen. And then on Friday, we're just going to have just a conversation about trending topics. So nothing too much because again, I have my 9 to 5 is I'm committed because that's what's funding my future. So the
Yeah.
the next shows. But on Wednesday at the 716 Live Studio, I have child protection workers coming up to talk about the
Okay.
system, foster care, and what happens with these kids once they're in the system and once they also transition out of the system. So make sure you guys stay tuned. 716 Live coming up this Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'm going to have a couple of the child protection workers up there. So yep, that's what
Yeah.
I have going on, you guys.
No
Uh,
doubt, no doubt. Yeah, y'all
uh,
definitely tune in and everything, and I'm especially after the Thanksgiving, I'm gonna have everything in the description, upgrade on everything, so people can go ahead and click and do what it do, and all that. Well, you have a blessed day on
yes.
purpose.
You too, you guys. You too. This season will be over for me soon. So you guys have a great day on purpose as well.
No
Thank you for
doubt,
staying
no doubt.
See,
positive.
no problem. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, no
Alrighty.
Okay.
problem. See you
All right.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We got Ecstasy in the building. What's going on, Ecstasy? Let people know what you got going on.
I got a lot of music therapy I'm about to focus on. I'm trying to set up my future. Jur Taker has definitely come through on the mental health wave.
Yeah,
He definitely kind of helped me put things into perspective and make
yeah,
me want to go to Best Self and try to get some other type of medicine because right now I feel like I'm not living up to what I want to on this podcast and my
right.
music therapy. And
Hmm.
I did a lot of research on the electronic press kit, and I
Right,
feel like I found the best program that I want to use. I
right.
see other people have created electronic press kit after
Okay.
watching your show, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah,
it
I'm
wasn't
telling
as good looking as mine. So I feel like I'd be really great at
okay.
creating these electronic press kits for
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
um, using my boyfriend
yeah,
as
yeah.
pictures in the background. And
Right, right. It
um,
takes some practice. You
mine
got
was really sharp looking. So I want to get money to invest in that. And I'm
mhm.
definitely going to take some of my money right now and invest in an ad to get my IG followers up and my
Mhm.
Spotify
No doubt.
followers. But
With
my
the thing
number one thing is
mhm.
our podcast, bro. Your
Yeah,
podcast, but our
no doubt.
podcast.
I
So
was joint.
thank you
Yeah,
for allowing me to show people the mental health wave and my
awesome.
homelessness and where it can lead you and what
Yeah,
happens when you don't get help.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I've been there, done that. When it comes to the EPK, um, the main thing I tell people all the time is try to make it as simple as possible. Try not to put too much detail in it as far as the graphics and the template. Try to keep the short but straight to the point when it comes
Short
to
and
like
sweet.
the bio when you type it in, who you are and all that. Keep it short, sweet, but straight to the point. Um, put all your information that they need to know as far as, your Spotify, your IG, all things that you're on, and keep everything basic. The pictures don't have to be too in detail either. You always try to keep everything simple so everybody can see it, hear it, and read it. You know what I mean? Keep it simple because it's easier for people to understand what you're doing and who you are and all that. Once you get a lot of things going on and it's busy, it gets tough. You know what I mean? The people don't know what you're trying to do, it takes a minute, and then they'll just give up. Then they won't look at the rest of it. But that's the key thing that I tell people all the time is to keep it simple. You know what I mean? To where people could know what's going on. I do the same thing. Well, I haven't did EBK. I'm very simple when it comes to like the 15 minutes, I mean 15 seconds to 30-second videos I'm doing for the artist of the week. I try to keep everything simple so they can see the image, they can read the content, and they can hear the music. So that's the main thing I try to be simple with. Because sometimes I get overboard too, putting stuff in, and I got to go back. Let me re-edit this. It's too much going on. You know what I mean? I'm confusing myself, and I designed it. You know what I mean? So I
Mm.
have to make everything simple. That's all. That's the one tip that
Because
I
you're
do.
an artist, so
Yeah.
everybody might not see what you see. So I kind of, like you said, kind of dumbed it down on my level, but it's really
Right.
not dumbing it down on everybody else's level.
Right. 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 No doubt. Like that on me, but that's okay. We here live and direct here on 514 on Live Mix. We live is on the podcast side. Also, we appreciate everybody tuned in the description right now. You can go follow on IG Pop-Up Show underscore with the Joker. If you want to get played, if you know artists want to get played on the show for free, tell them to inbox me in the description right there, which is the IG Pop-Up Show underscore with the Joker. Let me know. Put in the inbox in the inbox and say, how can I get played for free? I will give you the information that I need. Once you send it, then you got to wait in line with the other artists because I do artists for the full week. And right now, it's 3 artists at the head of the game right now. So if you want to skip the line, I will give you the information for that to skip the line. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna let everybody know how many artists is already gave you the information and they're in line. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also by Wednesday when I'm live with Jertek, I'm gonna let people know who's next week every Wednesday. So you can tune in every Wednesday to see if you up next for the week to get played and get the content done and all that. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to let everybody know on Wednesday with my brother Joe Taker and all that. So right now, the artist of the week right now, it is MTM Gifted featuring DJ Bandana Black. Y'all see the content on Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So you know what I mean. Y'all can continue be hearing his song all week, Monday through Friday, all the way to Indie Friday. The Indie Friday I play, and then then Monday I will premiere the new one. Wednesday, I will let people know who is new next week. To give y'all some heads up, what artist is coming next. So if you want to skip the line, definitely inbox me. How can I skip the line? I sent my stuff in. I sent everything. How can I skip the line to be artist of the week? And I will give you the information for that. You know what I'm saying? The Evening Rush Network is in the building. Good morning, family. No doubt. You know what I mean? Doing what we do. Make sure y'all go ahead and download the app at your app store at the Evening Rush Network. Download the app. You can listen to the Evening Rush Network radio, which is off the chain. I listens to it on my laptop. I got to download the app on my tablet so I can have it there too. But it's off the chain. DJs is doing their thing on the mix, do what it do. So make sure you download the app so you can listen to that music when you have time and do what it do. And also tune in to all the amazing podcasts on the Evening Rush Network on YouTube. You see it right there at the bottom of the screen on the podcast. If you're on the radio, make sure you go to the Evening Rush Network on YouTube. Make sure you follow, subscribe, comment to let them know that you heard it first here on 514onlinemix.com. And if you say that, we were trying to do some things for the new year to give out some prizes, free t-shirts and stuff like that for the new year. So more of y'all engaged and the more of y'all should give us a shout out in the comments. You can definitely be one of the ones to get something free, a free t-shirt or a free hat or something, keychain or something, to where we'll give something. And also, maybe get some gift cards and cash apps. So you never know we're going to do to give back to our customers, man, for, because I know we got customer appreciation coming up on 514 Online Mix soon. February will be a year since I've been on 514 Online Mix. I'm definitely going to do a customer appreciation going on around that time. And I'm also got a special going on Thanksgiving morning. Make sure I tune in to 514. Make sure y'all tune in to IBP Media Group on YouTube. We're going to do a Thanksgiving special with old school music, indie artists, and all that. And I might get on a little bit longer to play some Christmas music and all that good stuff. So we're gonna have a good time for this fourth quarter and make it do what it do. So I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all that's tuned in. You know what I mean? And we're definitely going to do what it do. But the artist of the week is gifted a 716 featuring DJ Bandana Black. The name of the song is Real Rap Matters. Make sure y'all tune in, and in the description, make sure y'all follow on IG. You know what I'm saying? This your boy, the Joker Overlook MC. We're going to get right back into this music for 15 more minutes. We're going to be jamming. Let's go right into ladies first, as soon as we do this introduction and make it do what it do. It's your boy, the Joker Overlook MC. No doubt, we is definitely.
Wrote things on these words you heard, so I flexed it. SAT on these bars, so I tested. New sound in your ear, the mic check this.
So I get a call one day, my man say, I got somebody I want you to meet. Go by the name of the Joker. I said, alright, I'm on my way. I come meet him, and we just take off from there, man. We've been grinding for a long time, man. But I guess that grind go overlooked.
Sweet well, smoking the air with no get back. Mad working Avery Park in my backpack. Po, driving through, now that's a fearsome. Pager go off, get off to have a threesome. The booty like a fruit basket to bust a cherry. New fight, chicks to choose up in the Perry. Re up work real quick on each.